Hi loves, and welcome to the channel. I'm Erica, a psychic medium, light worker, healer, all the things. So if you're new here, welcome to the Soul Tribe. And those of you guys returning, welcome back. So I have a message today in regards to, it's a masculine coming through that it's like they have been going through a lot of like inner changes and creating outer changes in their life. For a lot of the masculines that are like that, what's coming through, for a lot of them, it is like karmic partnerships, you know, that they are releasing or will be releasing or have recently released. But it can be, patterns and different kind of karmic situations, or behaviors, things like that. So you guys will know, like with your situations, what, how that connects with you. This could be, right, like family members, people around them, friends. But it's coming through very strongly that a majority of these masculines, they have, or are, I want to say they are going through huge, like 3D changes in their physical reality. But it's like reflecting their inner changes, as within, so without, right? So it's like there's this feeling of they really want to share with you these changes. They want to share with you what they've been going through, how they've been shifting, what they're, what's going on with their lives. But it's like they want you to know this, because they're desiring union. They are desiring union, connection, communication, because the bond between you guys is so strong in the astral. And it has been for a while, but at this time it is stronger than it's ever been. They're feeling it, you're feeling it. Yesterday I just did a reading about masculine energies coming through, that they've been dreaming, they've had a very specific dream, or they have a specific dream, that really like shifts some stuff for them and changes things like in a huge way. So that energy ties in here too. Okay, so that message ties into this message as far as that goes. But it's about like how strongly this person has been feeling you and this connection. So I'm gonna start with, but they really want to share with you. They really want to talk. They really want to share, communicate, just what's been going on is what I want to say, And I think for most of you guys tuning in, if you connect, right, as the divine feminine energy, you probably already are feeling this, or, maybe you feel the masculine moving towards you, okay, in the physical. It's also like they just want you to know like where they're at and what's been going on, because they want you to see like, I've been transforming too. Like it brings confirmation, I think, to the feminine about what they've been feeling, signs they've been getting about the masculine. But it also brings forth confirmation for the masculine about everything that's occurring, everything that they're going through, the changes, the feelings, the transitions, the obstacles, the breakthroughs, all the things. It confirms for them too, that it is for a higher reason, because they do struggle at times with, am I making the right choices, or, am I making the wrong choices, because they've struggled with trust within themselves because of past, quote, mistakes, but it's lessons. Okay. So I'm going to pull from, where do I want to start with? Let's see. I'm going to start with a couple Moonology cards, and then I'll switch over to a Divine Union Oracle deck, and we'll see what comes out for that. There is like, it's actually, I want to say it's cute. It's cute the way it's coming through. There's a giddiness to it, like they're excited, but also extremely nervous to share with you, but they're excited because it's like, I don't know, like what I'm getting is like, you know, a child, and I've used this analogy before at times, but it's like, you know, a child that does a good job on homework or a school project or something, and, you know, or something, they get an award for something, right? And they're just like so excited to get home and show their parents or show their, you know what I mean? So that's kind of what I'm getting. It's like just like this excitement of like achievement, okay? And it's like, I want to share this achievement with you. I want to share what's been going on, but it's also because you are this unconditional loving energy. And they are feeling that. They are feeling that, and they are knowing that in a huge way that, yeah, I'm having a hard time like articulating like what, you know, with the words, but so let's just see really quickly. See, emotions are running high. A supermoon. The supermoon is a full moon, but it's like when a full moon is like closer to Earth, so it appears much larger. And the pull, pull of the full moon and the energy of the full moon can be intensified because it's closer to the Earth, right? So there's something about moving closer. There is a very strong magnetic pull. It really does feel like I just can't fight this. I can't resist this is basically kind of it. But their emotions are running high. And that's exactly like what it's like they want to share with you. They want to just share with you. Okay. Because they know that you're going to come from a, like, this is what they've been struggling with believing in or trusting in and having faith in is, you know, you not judging them or them feeling like, you know, they would let you down or disappoint you, or do you know what I mean? So now it's like they're coming more into a state of, and have been, of this is something very real. This is a real, true kind of love, soul tie, soul connection, whatever you want to call it. And I just know without a shadow of a doubt that my feminine or the feminine will not judge me. They will not, you know, make me feel what I have felt before with, you know, with others. Like, you know, they just know it's an unconditional loving energy that is going to be, you know, coming from you. So it's actually making them feel motivated and excited to share with you because they know on an, you know, soul level, intuitive level, whatever, telepathic level, that you're going to welcome them with open arms, with loving arms. Full moon in Gemini. So we have 2 full moons, which is the end of the phase. And then it brings forth, right? Then it starts waning to the new moon, right? But it's the end of the moon phase. So there is an ending of a cycle here, which, you know, we, like, Pluto just moved into Aquarius, right? So it marks a new era, a huge new cycle, not only for humanity, right? But like the earth, right? For everybody globally, right? But also for many divine unions at this time or around this time, for sure. So, you know, the Gemini is the twins, right? It doesn't mean twin flame, it's the twins, but it's someone who was asleep, their eyes were closed, they couldn't see, or they were refusing to see or trying not to see. And now the eyes are open. Now they are, you know, looking forward to the future, to, you know, I just think that it's a big manifest, a huge energy of manifestation. It's manifesting a talk. It's manifesting, like they just want to share. They want to talk. It says the answers you need are coming, and then emotions are running high. So for whoever's tuning in, answers that you have been maybe wanting or desiring or manifesting, whatever it is, right? Like I said a moment ago, it brings you confirmation. The answers you need are coming. So it's confirmation that this masculine is bringing forth answers that are needed in order to come into union or to move this forward in a 3D way. Okay, we'll just say that. Push through any insecurities, first quarter moon in Cancer. All right, so we have Gemini and Cancerian energy here. Push through any insecurity, that's what they're doing. Their emotions are running high. They want to bring some answers here. They're also seeking answers, by the way. So it's, like I said, it brings confirmation for both. But they know that that the feminine has questions, that the feminine has unanswered, you know, it's just kind of, it was just, I feel like, you know, it's just, again, this like unfinished business type thing, right? So they've been trying to avoid that and just keep living life as they were, but it's not working. It hasn't been working for some time. Okay, so they're pushing through all like their fears, their insecurities. There is this like extreme energy of strength that is coming through at this time. Strength that it's a strength from love, from unconditional love, from source, from you, right? Like from your connection. It is giving them this superhuman or superhero, we'll say superhero power to push through, to create endings, to switch things up in their life, to, you know, to stop toxic patterns. Okay, so let's see what's on the bottom of the deck here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was just before, I'm going to put this down and I'm going to get some messages from the love twin flame soulmate, whatever you want to say, oracle deck. Full moon in Virgo. Okay, so Cancer, Gemini, and Virgo. Take inspired action. Literally another full moon. Okay. So this confirms that there is some kind of huge cycle and phase here. I would say a separation cycle or a separation phase ending or coming to an ending, phasing out, and a new cycle of union coming in. Okay, so they are taking, and it says inspired action. So they are, again, like I said, feeling inspired, motivated, like there's this like, I don't know, it feels just like this heaviness that has just like lifted. There's this like just profound kind of clarity coming through. You know, keep in mind that this is collective. So this, for most of you, you know, for a lot of people tuning in, it's going to be around this time that this person is feeling this, going through this happens, whatever. But this can also, you know, carry out for, you know, through the next month. This could happen in February, right? So, you know, just keep that in mind, but take inspired action. So they are feeling inspired by you, by this, by, you know, their decisions that they're making are bringing, you know, more inspiration into their reality, into their life, about life, possibilities, happiness, all this stuff. So they are feeling more inspired where they've lacked inspiration, motivation, to work through and push through insecurities and all of that. Okay, so there you go. Taking inspired action. All right, so let's go ahead and just see what this wants to say. I love that the first card out was emotions running high. Absolutely. They are super in their emotions, in their feels. And it's like no longer like trying to ignore what they feel. It's actually embracing what they feel. You know, it's like I've ignored this love for too long. And it's not, you know, it wasn't them ignoring you. Like, it was them, it's the unhealed, you know, version of them that was trying to push this away, resist, because it scared them to expand. They had a fear of expansion. They didn't, you know, lacked self-love and self-worth. And, you know, that's why it's like push through any insecurity. See, look at this. Okay, so the spiritual card came out. We have the white dove. It says your spiritual journey is beginning. This is something where it's like you've been on a spiritual journey. You both have. But what they are embracing is their spiritual side. Okay, like they are seeing and feeling this other part of themselves, the higher self, right? That they haven't really felt before. So for them, it feels like this new kind of like spiritual journey beginning in a way, okay? Where like the feminine energy has been like on a spiritual journey, right? Like for a while, but you guys have both been on a spiritual journey. They're just recognizing it. They're recognizing it. And it is, you know, and I've been, you know, talking about, right? Like signs and synchronicities and divine moments, where it's just absolutely undeniable, like the messages that the universe and spirit are bringing forth to this person in regards to what it is they're feeling and, you know, their life and their decisions. And, you know, it's like, I feel that like this masculine is like, you know, if I'm making the right choice, like, give me a sign, okay? Like, I feel that this person is very aware of the signs. And I feel, right, they've received the signs. And it's just, like, undeniable. The bond card. A love bond grows stronger over time. So it's been growing and growing and growing. And now there's this blossoming of the flower, okay? Where it's just, it's time. It's in a blossoming state. So they have also felt this bond growing more intense, stronger. Just like I said, because on a spiritual level, your spiritual bond in the astral, it is so intense. That's what I said. And this confirms that. A love bond grows stronger over time. You know, most people, you know, we encounter, like most soulmates, as far as like romantic soulmates and things like that, like that we encounter throughout life, karmic soulmates, things like that. Like when you go separate ways, okay, like it may hurt for a while, but you heal, you can see life go on, you get over it, you know, you move forward. And eventually, you know, that person, that other person who maybe you were with for a while or dated or shared a life with or whatever, they fizzle out. Like you don't carry that love for them anymore. You know what I mean? It goes away. You've healed that lesson or you've completed that lesson. But with you, with you guys, it never goes away. It's grown stronger and stronger and stronger. Whether you guys, you know, communicate here and there or haven't communicated for quite some time, it just grows stronger. Okay, Cupid is after that. Love is in the air when Cupid is around. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Love is in the air, and what it means is like it's in your like energy field, like your reality. Okay, we'll say that. Like it's about to come in to fruition in the 3D, okay? And come together. They are feeling this love so strongly, this love for you. And it's like, again, embodying more love for themselves. But they are, going back to what I said, a lot of them they are leaving karmic partnerships behind at this time. Third party karmic interferences. Okay, we'll say that. See, and as I stop shuffling and that comes through again, challenges, overcoming the challenges, being the victor, like you've made it to the top, you've climbed the mountain. It's that all true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. So they do feel that, you know, whatever your love is showing them, your light is showing them, it has given them, they have found their own inner strength in a big way, but you have inspired strength within this person. The unconditional love that you emanate has inspired them to overcome challenges. I'm getting like, take the bull by the horns. Okay, so let's go ahead and see just really quickly. We'll get a few tarot cards here. So this is what where they're at, and that's why I started off the message, was they want to let you know, like, they've been transforming, they've been awakening, you know, they've been seeing the light, you know, like they've been seeing like their own, like, you know, toxic patterns, toxic traits, right? They're overcoming these challenges that have been clinging, that they've been, you know, it's like they've been clinging to these things, or things have been clinging to them. The Hangman. It's getting yourself unstuck because of enlightenment. A huge perspective shift, which is what they want to share with you. I see that I was keeping myself stuck. I see that I was repeating the same mistakes or patterns or whatever you want to call it. But now I see in a different light. I'm seeing things that, you know, and I'm seeing life and, you know, things that I haven't, you know, I never imagined I'd be feeling this way or seeing things this way. The Moon card. Seeing through the shadow, seeing through the darkness, seeing through the illusion. But this also speaks of, you know, deep emotion, and pulling yourself out of the shadow. So they are, it's like they want you to know, like, how differently they see things. And they want to share with you how they see their own shadow, where they didn't see it before. They don't want to, it's like, it's right, it's been hidden, and they don't want to hide anymore. Like, they just want to bring everything out into the open with you. I just saw 2323 on the timestamp, which is 5-5. Again, the fives represent obstacles, challenges, change. So there is change occurring here, overcoming the challenges, getting themselves unstuck, removing the dark energies that maybe have been around them, you know, like, you know, whatever kind of karmic people, situations, partners, they're realizing, like, I deserve more, I deserve better. So there is this, it's self-love in a huge way, but they want to share with you. See, 4 of Wands. This came out yesterday in my reading, but this is someone who, I feel for a lot of them, they've been in a home dynamic, maybe have a family with a karmic, married to a karmic, whatever it is, but things have been illuminated to them in a huge, huge way. And what they thought was stability, or would be stability, or the foundation that they thought would last, or the foundation that they had built for themselves, it's more like, this is like what I'm feeling. But they do want, when they think of you, they see this, right? You have the 1111 here, I said yesterday that dragonflies are coming through over the last few days quite heavily again. It's all about things being illuminated, and it's very connected to spirit, you know? So it's like they are seeing and feeling and just knowing, this deep inner knowing, that you guys together will create a beautiful, strong, long-lasting foundation, that you guys together would have a beautiful life, you know, family, you know, successes, you know, growth, expansion. Okay, so where they weren't seeing that before, or questioning it, they are seeing it like wholeheartedly now. Three of Wands, yeah. Yep, and the bottom of the deck is the Fool. Fool came out yesterday as well, I believe. But yeah, this is someone who is coming towards you. They are coming in, okay? This is something that is arriving. A leap of faith, taking a chance. The Fool is the soul of the tarot, okay? So it's someone who is following their soul like in a massive, massive way that they've never followed their soul before. Someone who's afraid to take chances, leaps of faith, without knowing what's going to happen or the outcome, you know, trying to control the outcome or everything. They are now feeling this, like, you know, magic of like this journey in the universe of going, hey, this is actually about believing before you see it. This is actually about, you know, trusting in God, in, you know, your connection, in love, trusting in love. So they are wanting or getting ready to take a leap of faith here, to start some kind of passionate new beginning in the 3D, someone following the voice of their soul. It also, with the Fool, shows me that this person, because, you know, with the Fool, it's the Fool's journey, right? So it's the beginning of the Fool's journey. Oh my gosh, you cannot make this up. I literally was just gonna, oh my gosh. What I was gonna say is, because the Fool's here, this indicates that this, again, with the full moon energies that we had, there's a cycle completing, a huge cycle completing. They are closing massive cycles on their side. It's completion. And that's why we have the Fool. And then boom, I stop shuffling. And then there you go. There's the world. They are changing things in their world, in their reality, their 3D reality. They are completing huge, huge, huge cycles, breaking generational patterns, embodying self-love. That is too crazy. Give me one more, please, for the Fool in the world. Yeah. And then with the world and then the Three of Wands, just like the number 3, it's like, again, it's just like completion of third-party karmic interferences. And like I said, the majority of you guys tuning in through all space and time, it's going to be a karmic partnership. And this person is realizing all of the red flags. They are seeing, it's just this like strength that's like just coming through, and they are just doing and taking action on things that they, you know, maybe at some point never thought possible. See, and then I stop shuffling, look down again, another full moon, and then the 8 of Cups. So this is clarifying the Fool and the World card. So they're walking away from people, places, and things that aren't serving them. They have been, you know, they're going on this journey of self. They've been doing a lot of inner, you know, deep thinking, inner reflection, like just reflecting on their life and their choices. And, you know, if I stay in this cycle, you know, for another year, 5 years, 10 years, what does my life look like? And for them, it just feels like they see it, but it's just like on repeat, right? That Groundhog Day thing. So again, this is big, you guys. This is big. This is big, all right? So this is what I have for you guys. Let's see. I'll just get a couple messages just really quickly from my message deck. If this is your message, of course, claim it by liking the video. You know, let the universe know this is my message. This is my person, my situation, whatever it is. And And if you guys want to book a reading, I do offer a few different types of readings and spiritual services, general readings, past life readings, etc., etc. It's all in the description box below. Here we go. All right, Divine Masculine energy. What do you want to say at this time? I look forward to spending time with you soon. I am planning to reconnect with you. I hope to bring us out of 3D separation. Mic drop. Boom. There it is. There it is. Everything I said from the beginning, the channeled message that I got. So they are manifesting physical connection, interaction, communication, whatever you want to say, very soon. But they're saying spending time with you. So this is someone who really, really wants to see you again. And they are planning to reconnect and come out of a 3D separation. I know that our love is sacred. We have a powerful mission together of some kind. I know you will teach me more about this. I respect this love and you on the highest level. So yeah, they've really been raising their vibration and really connecting to the soul to pick up on this kind of stuff and own and talk about it and own it. You know what I mean? And they just know you are their way shower. They know this. I can't leave my karmic. I can't change my life. I feel stuck like a prisoner. That's this right here. Okay. But again, this is like what they have been feeling. And I think this is like what they're going to share with you, you know, like I felt stuck. I felt like a prisoner, you know, and I just knew I had to create changes and shifts and, you know, and I never stopped loving you and you were always there. And, you know, it's things like that. Okay. But again, confirming, the karmic energy of third party. And then bottom of the deck, last message here. I'm trying to keep the peace in my life, but I'm also breaking cycles. Trust me. So they are, it's like, just trust me. As I trust in you, you know, all of that, right? Like I am handling things on my end. I am creating the outer changes, you know, in my life, you know, yada, 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 all that. Okay. So it's like, I'm trying to keep the peace. So like if there's children involved or it's complicated with finances and this and that, and someone has to move out and someone has to find, you know, it's just like all these things that could be intertwined in a lot of these kinds of dynamics, which is very common and normal. It's a part of the healing. It's a part of the shadow work, right? So they're letting you know, like, I'm trying to keep peace. I'm trying to, you know, maintain some kind of balance, but I am walking away from things. I am completing cycles here. Okay. All right. So this is what I have for you, my loves. I hope that this connects with you, finds who it needs to. I know that it will. Thank you again for all of your love and support, for your comments, interacting, sharing, all the things, subscribing. I will see you guys again very soon with another message. I send love and light to all. Have a beautiful day.